Yeah, we just give thanks and praises unto the Most High. You know, strength and energy, powers to each and everybody here. You know what I mean? Yeah, strength. When we say strength, we are not joking. We're talking about energy. Blessed is the man that walketh in the counsel of the ungodly. Ungodly means that you are not good. You know? You need to be good, full of energy. That is what the ancestor says, but we didn't understand. But for the sake of the program, anything will be born, I say, all money nine back also. And you'll be our bones and walk on marginal nine back also. One of the highest yoga practices, Hatha Yoga. In India, we be John and I back also for 6 years in India. We are jokers. I dear Medebra because people are not ready. He joined and I back also I practice Qigong exercise. Qigong means energy exercise. Nobody practice Qigong in Africa here. I practice Qigong. I did salad or pencha salad, Indonesian Kung Fu. All the things that I'm making, they are all Indonesian Kung Fu. And this is how we dress. So I've been dressing like this for the past 27 years. Either I tie or I release. Longevity is total package. And yeah, about smoothies, and shoes, and yeah, about trends. Yeah, it also be superfood. Moringa tea, then broccoli. Yeah, practice it way back, golden age, 500 BC. Today we are going to talk about certain topics, courtesy of the upright movement, some of the topics that they want me to treat. So every time, me back and I'm then I will treat it. For you to be clear, my treaties are topics when now on Facebook that 8 years ago, live. But I have new followers here, and so therefore I have to repeat them. Topic be anyone man mean treat here. Topic I want to mean tears here no. May easy. Because any book as I only said 2 days in your call live here. Yes. Because I do so traveling. And yes, I so traveling I had a brem na mo no. Na man for bobo dam no. Complicated no. Ya cause sas a bosom bia besi on no. No. There are so many things, We travel and we enter into the dimensions. We want to enter into Jupiter, we enter. And then future so traveling. A man for Muna Bodam. Coco shall turn so yes so traveling. Won't mean call baby. Only now if future high year. Some man train. Anyway. We are going to talk about hepatitis because in any case ever mentioned, over 99% of the cases that comes to me, since Ghanaians, everybody's having hepatitis B. And so today you have to listen carefully. If you listen carefully, it will help you. Omo tie me no mo nya yaresa, omo dooso chen omo wo ha. Omo mindro. Omo dosu. Omo mindro amanya yarisa bebre kwa. Omo dosu. Because most of them they don't have smartphones to come here, but they heard me on radio. So listening carefully. There were enzymes. The designer You can call it supreme intelligence, omnipresence, omniscient being. You can say the quantum mechanics, quantum physics. You can say Onyankopon, God, Allah, whoever, Buddha, Krishna. That Ahura Mazda, that supreme designer, made 2 enzymes in us, purposely for digestion. One for proteins and one for glucose. Our mitochondria in our cells makes fat and glucose, or what we call burns fat and glucose by using light, kania, sunlight. So we are solar powered beings. This is why we learn in school photosynthesis. But photosynthesis is not only for plants. That is one thing teachers no man try ye. I'm not try about photosynthesis. But I'm can't try say photosynthesis now. About the here light. About the here light. Almost say a plant. And then the plant use chlorophyll to make food and all those things. And we also do the same thing. We use light, water, and oxygen, and magnetism, which is grounding. Whilst the plant, they use light, they use water, and carbon dioxide. And then they release the carbon dioxide to us. You know, they excrete the oxygen to us. And then we take in, and then we use the light, and then we use water, and we use magnetism, which is grounding from the earth, and then we make also glucose. It's simple as that. And then say when did you cry no? Na unya kanya. If you are able to generate light within you, or get the light from the visible light, which is the sunlight, or from the astral light within you, you will be able to make what? Glucose. That is what our liver makes. Once you understand this, everything becomes very simple. That may go school, no? I'm not sure I said digestion starts in the mouth. It is true, but it is half-truth. Half-truth leads to full lies. Digestion of carbohydrates starts in the mouth. Woody aduane starch wo mu a. Owo say etimi yam wo wonum. Efe e wo wonum yie. That is what we call digestion. So etimi fe. Wotumi every san yie. Ansana akọ. Insrum. And I say ebeko liver nim first. Na liver no assort it out. Beji insuo no free aduane nim no. Because the end product that we are looking for is water. Moja insuo. And I mean moja. Also hospital I say umunsuo no asa. Moja no insuo. And then we have stomach, which also digests solely proteins. The stomach, yefuno. We have yefuno. Sometimes we confuse all, we add all. We think, oh, yefuno be on and so crap or seeing yefuno anyya. Yefuno different from onsono. The stomach is different from intestines. The small intestines is what makes the blood. It's what is finally going to abstract, you know what I mean, the water from the end product as blood. Not the kidney no. Na kidney no asoniso. Na kidney soniso no the system no back. Na insu excess na ewo mu no. Insu wo mu too moja ni mu too much potassium wo mu too much na kidney no bi aba bladder no Johnson trying to keep it as a reserve fuel for a rainy day. But a yema to na wayasi a ya na account say Konako Johnson na tiso That is why we urinate. And anything I do so. And yes, I do so no air waste. It means that you have too much water inside your blood. And when too much water is inside your blood, it is called hyperthermia. Cells no ede too much. Ubon say na una tatai. Into ubon say obi say na tatai. Una tatai. Into una tatai uko hospital a then oma wo duro a be ma wa dun some more. Na yi nsuo no bebre no every system no. Sana daya una na tatai no na abafom. So everything must work. Or so kidney etumi ye juma. O kidney na nye juma na ntumi a handle excess water no. Then now eba. And now you're finding kidney failure. Now you funa share. Na una nyina tatai. Nti na afi na o say do call dialysis. Na ye den you go to machine so. Na yi isu moja no. Yi moja ni every system no more. Na yi nsuo no excess no. Na the right amount no. Every will move back. But that is not good. That is artificial way. They're supposed to teach you what to do. That is why most of the time they will tell you that do not eat foods that contain potassium. Potassium form in foods. Teachers, professors, physiotherapists in the various hospitals in Ghana, they are listening to me. And now they are applying my methods, which are ancient methods. They are given to their patients now. Because I have info, I have intel from nurses who are telling me. I have nurses who are following me and they are telling me what now their doctors are telling their patients now. Okay? Because they are making it correct. True. Hospital, say back who will be or dialysis so. Na ya ka chile ni say mama ondi. And I say ondi aduane a potassium bebre. They be I say omo aduane a potassium wo mu no mama mundi adenti eno na ma kire wo potassium no eye nkyene by eye nsuo nkyene ni ntwemu ye sodium no eye nkyene no sodium no eno na etwem chloride na etwem na kidney no oyisu nkyene na odia flash excess then potassium. She simple. Kidney no use in China, not all the pushy. In so I deno. Then no. It won't be esoteric. To Montiani ye, because me near my channel. Highly vibes. Montiasia, no problem. But you know, Batiasia. You upload na at the koto YouTuber. I am on I'm on Tiasia because nobody teaches like me. And I'm telling you. Make the body and natural money am bebre. I will be baby. I know. Some say you densu. In so no toa. In so nyina no. Ekobo epu. Epu no. Ono. Ena oye sodium no. Nchine no. Na on pefi say insu ayede den insu. That's the meaning of the insu. Insu ayede sweet water. Nigeria for one friend ocean. Say sweet water no aye rivers no. So omo kobo epu no mu a epu no opushi omo back. Di omo ko baby a epu no we no mu miti lagoons ni miti opushi omo back. Omoba no asan push your back because the sea must never be diluted with too much what? Potassium. Until you no push your back because potassium no a chewa system no more a create a fee until osa densu the good to am. The see hoa. Now sa apple. Now the good to am crunching. Now the see hoa. Mom afe. Afe credoso. With your mom 3 months. Respect. Hey, say a chen fatam. 3 months. Mom 3 months. 3 months now. Ubon say in suna osai every day sunum. Tuano ayefi. Tuano efi abem. Ena apono de no. Ubon say efi embe mu ye. Se na tie no sa na tie. Uhia so a embon aponsuo no embon but de nsu no ubon say ehwa abem. Nti mpanyimfo say nsuo eche ewo toa mu a ejihwam. They are talking about the rivers. Nsuo eche ewo toa mu a ejihwam. If you want to live longer on this planet called Earth, so that you accomplish your mission and reach your human potential, you have to make sure that the waters, which are the rivers, lakes, and stuff like that, does not overpower the seas within you. Listen carefully. Mr. Debiano, Ubi Tradia, a good teacher, Monshan in Ninkosia, Monshan in Saint, Monshan in Honam, the skin, Monshan in Nim, the skin, Monshan in Pano, the aura, and no, and a chere, say Nipano, near Orkan, and no cre. A chere one skin, because the body does not lie. Won't mean by Shagogos. Now go for buku kasiya by 2 and him. Watch that here for 10 years or 12 years we radio so. Now still no Shagogo. Now can't rank for say. I'm bad. I'm bad you do. Now until 10 years in you know Ediana would in to fix you with me. You are lying to yourself and you are lying to the public. Such person say a serious country. Such person has committed a crime. Because quatrekwa into me mountoma. Quatrekwa into me mountoma. Because also utility quatrekwa. A naked person trying to offer you clothing. You have to listen to the name. He is called naked. And he's trying to offer you clothing. You have to listen to the person, watch the person very well. Because if not so, the blind will lead the blind. Okay? I did physics, chemistry, and biology. Into the menya kwanchen teacher, I was prepared fully. Fully. I have done initiations, rather swami. Yet nasi 9 hours, ebo meditation. Ya find she share bebremu. Ya ko accommodate ye. Ya ko ifa. Ya san ba be ya afa bi makam. Ya ye mame wotan, ya ye bibia. To make sure I gather everything and explain well to my people. Me say, insuo aye no se eche e wo to emu a agihwam emu abem nti no complaining no se wo keka wo no e nsuo no ina ye fi eni nti na mpanyimfo se wo su ene oban. The waters in you is what is going to protect you. Insuo na e wo mu no yeah ene be bo ho ban. Because we are made up of 75 to 80% water. And not just water, but sea water. Sea water. Yeah, nchene. Nti kokomba fo muni. Kokomba fo edidi a. Nchene twam aduane mu. Because omuni mi say aduane no mudi no. Enye. Bayre no. Eye sichiri nkwa. It's full of glucose. Into normal dia, they make sure say among kind. And chineno, a trim, Ubio Ecocombani Biana or page way so, and also through T region. Upper Volta, Dam by Bandai, Liseni, Jasikan, Muamu Frisa, Upper Volta Honmono. You know what I am saying, sir, Moonquina Moyano, in Chineno, a trim, just a beer only Ecocombani. Ocombani in quine, in Chini, a trim. Say, Yere ye aduane ma no na nkyene no ntwemu ya oteatea mu gu no so me ma kotena mo nkyɛn aye initiation because ye motia initiation yes because chi motia ma me ma ye ne ma bebre but ye ni nyina na hu hia me ti ma to sa ne ma ni nyina gu ti ma tena ehu different cultures ma kotena bolega sheriga Matina Hall 209. So many places. So I know what I'm talking about. Tokombani, Ninquino, me saying chinetrum, because the yam is full of potassium. And then you are using water also to cook, which you are adding up more potassium. And you know, say, one man chineno and trap Edian anymore. In so few better animal. Na in so few tiny more. Ebe fire area brain. This is common wisdom. You don't need to go to school to know this. But because of argument in this era, dispensation, ain't you know, now I say, ye day ye mumbino, ekofa, sa Western education no. Na yesuya, sene beya. Encrophobia almost all munimade. Now we yet to me I challenge you. You can no mighty, and now it is playing out. Nobody's taking these people serious again. So people are having so much issues with their kidneys. And once you have problem with your kidney, you are having problem with your what? Your liver. Because kidney ni ye moja ni we are or the command liver ni back. Until we moja na ye fear. Moja no, eko yefa, eko kidney no, sorry, eko liver no back, eko akoma ho. Moja no na eko wa adwene no. Ni na so ye nsuo. Na ye nsuo ben. Nsuo bone. Nti na ye wo nsuo bi o ya to mu din nsuo bone. And then say nsuo papa. This is why you have to make sure you put sodium inside your body. Your brain is sitting on water. Why adrenaline is in chilling so. 85% adrenaline si in chilling in so. Your brain is sitting on sea water. It is called electrolyte. It's potassium, it's magnesium, it's calcium, and it's sodium. This is what is called electrolyte. America phoning into a mobile basketball. Yeah, your mom electrolyte. You so a mobile basketball, no one say free tell. Me no can say you free. Tell me. And so weather no. 19 degrees. Me be a window not to work go. And so free tell me. Because the blood is working. Into America for basketball players, athletes, mom electrolyte. Because burning a lot of calories and they are wasting a lot of what? Electrolyte from their skin, from their breath by moving on the what? The basketball court. And yes, obesensing until say because you are lacking electrolyte. It simply means you are lacking what? The salts, the mineral salts. There are 12 mineral salts in the human body. And out of that, we have the 4 major what? Electrolytes. And my boy them. And then adrenal is short, sa in suonwa. Wadrene be emre. You become very dull. This is why people grow old. You see people are dull. O papa to me 90 years. O mama are dull. Because in Chinese so a sound on adrenaline. Now adrenaline, I say, very simple. I don't sugarcoat. Adrenaline yet. In paying for no, and you know adrenaline and yet. Adrenaline yet. Adrenaline anka omonko. Ewa parliament. Nani pada sani and fa papers no the maker. Adrenaline yet. The brain oil is full of sugar. So they cannot be calm. They cannot sit down. They cannot dialogue. They cannot talk to each other calmly. You don't agree with me? No problem. Let's talk. But don't say they be an amu then. Amu kun. And your police in India man or parliament, they be on the bottle here. Because their brain is on what? Sugar. Congress, monkeys in Congress. That's what the monkeys behave. And then you freeze our stage in the moon. You freeze our monkey stage in the moon. We are now in the lion order. This the Sphinx. Until Egypt now. Jata. Ewa Egypt now. Jata. And ewa Pyramid of Giza. To tell you that we are Amedia Jata. We are half man, half human, half lion. Sorry. Half man, half lion. Even the other people have that word, Amedia Jata. Until you throw be our train, Kwame or train, Kwame upon train. But you hear Jata, the first. Know thyself. Oma dada mo. Entina man for enya liver issues because liver no epe in chine. Liver no oya in chine no dia yedwuma. Se udi aduane na ehya wo bo a ukọ drugstore da na koto. Udi aduane, if you eat and the food is too much for you and you feel bloated, what do you take? Ukọ drugstore, ukọ today. When you go to the pharmacy, liver salt. Thank you very much. I like my followers, and I like my students, and I like my teachers. You are all my teachers too. Liver salt. Yeah, obviously Martin. I don't know your brand, I don't know. Yeah, Andrew's liver salt. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, I'm no more there. I'm doing chine. A good pack. I'm no more time. I'm no more yeah. Mr. Metinaka said Wattu liver salt. You know Wattu, Kongo Wattu liver salt. A brand name by salt. Now say obiso enya we ya diarrhea. Obinya cholera. Na ya no hospital. Then a man. Meet you. Them no missing idea. You man ORS. ORS as a saying. We've been throwing in the full meaning of ORS. You try to trust your mom, calm bomb. ORS, Montreal full meaning of ORS. I'm saying, yeah, Montreal the meaning of ORS. It's just an abbreviation, ORS. Only stand for. Yeah. More fire. We have to purify the environment. You know what I mean? Me say, ORS is oral dehydration or rehydration, sorry. Oral rehydration salt. Oral. Something that goes through your mouth. Rehydration. Rehydration. Because that person who is having the cholera is dehydrated. And chine asan dehydration and stress insuo na asan wo mu. Insuo entumi nsan wo bie mu. Nsuo ensa wo bi emu da. Eye nkyene ena esa e wo nipa mu. Ya to no na awe. Me say dehydration. Enkyere say nsuo keke ena asa wo mu. Nipa na run saa no. Dey na ko hospital no. That person who keeps on going to the toilet, having the diarrhea, na yede na akọ no. Ye man no sa ORS no ansa. Ansa na yede nsuo, nkyene nsuo so aba besi ne so. That is the meaning. Rehydration. Because you are dehydrated. Hydration. Nkyene nsuo. And I short to. Intino. I will say a mouth. Oral rehydration salt. I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know. Say nipa. Say nsuo na nsuo keke na short to woni mu a. I didn't know. Say nipa. Yen man nsuo nom te say nsuo 1 gallon. Obi to me a toilet 1 gallon. By yen man nsuo 1 gallon na wonom. Think. Your man ORS. Just a sachet. Near the good. Just a glass of water. Near the man. That's it. Meanwhile, no, so why then? Why feel? He has vomited. Why face so many liters? And I was uncle toilet a lot by a man in Chile. Kakre near the good so. ORS. Oral rehydration salts. See how they are playing you. They want us to pay for living. The elite, the big pharma, the government, your government that you trust so much, that you go and stand in the sun and vote for. They want to sell everything for you. They don't want you to have life free like the animals. Among person, you better na brabono ye live ya brabono wasase we so free intino o tase wo bibia o ton ama inframa no o kra no beton e no moton beton ama na ye de si wo hene so o ton bibia ama on kire wo sa suban no e na ewura ye nyina emu because charity begins at home. And I bebre we so a spiritual, we so say a guru, we so say a den or your black teacher or your den teacher, we so or your the savior or your den the same thing. They will sell everything to you. At least I am teaching you things. I sell you things, but I teach you. Because we are and then the vibration. Ni ametumi aye no, any me body no. And yen no betumi aye into do all normal or say you turn be man na you cleaning the system no. Answer. To be turn chilling so ama. Wo hospital. Wa catch you say chilling ye. Wo fi hospital no so catch you say kona koda chilling no so. Wa be turn ama. They'll sell the water, the salt water for you. They are selling it in the hospitals. They are selling it in the pharmacy. They sell it to you. Into if your hospital no be fee no. One can't tell us all qua. Electrolytes no. Money nye woden. Your daily thing. So after 3 months no, we are no asan baby. When your bacterial infections in ibium. Contaminations no ibium yare na babium na ya rush wo de ko nti afe no etumi rush obi wo no afe in a year etumi rush no 4-5 times at the hospital because onsia de lack of knowledge my people perish onsia de ordinary na ko akosha abayifo mu abayifo even sorry the way they praise witches abayifo or the mere nyina ko sha abayifo Abeyifo na abeyibonsam no mo yam e wo Ghana. Amo she white coat. The rain na ko she omu. Doctor say. The engineer will say doctor say. O collapse na de o quiet the engineer na be si so. Ono be hu say we Jimmy nyansa insuo na efe no nyansa no are free the right side of the brain a short team, so you are not able to descend unto me and sonny nyamaso to would do dide nyina ko show mu and amodo bobo and e de wo ye lab test left and right ehun hia lab test ni nyina we amamo fa lab test ni bia nkyere me ehun hia ka kyere me ne yewo minim cause minim ne yewo minim bebi efi nyina ya bone ba ko na ya ye bone ba ko ye mu bon because in so fin a chewo ye mu nti ama ye mu bon, that is the meaning of bone. Moja mu bon esu bone, su bone and e bo hu ban. So protection ye will su bone no su bone. Listen to the words. Cause be anyone man mean to me and breaking it down. Ye will su na e bo hu ban su ban pa nsuo papa na e wo mu no e na be bo hu ban nsuo no ye fia esu bon be bon nti wetu wo sin nyina na wedding odum bon wetu wo sin, and so still you are having halitosis. Because in suo na che wo mu no ye fi no sa nsuo no is causing what? Overgrowth of parasites. Nti o ma to tonko sia wo mu umoje mu tonko sia wo yem nti wo ho kekawo udware nsuo nwi pe wo kekawo. Remember, udware nsuo ordinary nsuo bo nse na ohu den e kekawo nti o say udware den nsuo hye. Why? Because nsuo hye ye heat, because I light. Darkness now are too much inside of you. There must be light and darkness. That is what Ifa is, yin yang. Be and Yeku, light and darkness. But darkness, are too much room. Into also dia basa. You are writing exams, you don't understand, because life is a lesson. So the self within you is telling you to focus on your karmic lessons. You keep on repeating the same things. In Sofino, ama wadane a bonny for. When you saw bonny for you, be your fasting ekumobi. Enkwa. No, you are ungodly. An ungodly person is someone who is constantly sick. Yanchiremo anymore. Ungodly person, someone constantly sick. Who they are the papa being told that every day you have issues, complainants. Who are called and complainant. Are the papa being no the whole affirm what they every day. Every day. I won't check. Yama papa be amba brabo. Ya real kwa ochina wo ha, ochina wo kotodwe, ochina wo kon, ochina wo ha, ochina wo ha, wo sisi every day. Because you are ungodly. Blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of the sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. Once you live in a bad life, you have bad waters inside you, you choose bad friends because they attract you to that bad people. Today, you are being attracted to bad people who are full of infections. Infections in Kwan. So see on man. I was a crap on do not Johnson a bone because Johnson a moja ya son so. Johnson bone, and you're expecting that life should be easy for you? No, because what are you going to project? You are projecting a bad thing, bad waters. What is inside you is what you project. What is inside me is what I project. So everywhere I go, there's rainfall. We call Ethiopia, no rainy season, but it's so tall, the third day. And a rainbow pie, I show to everybody. Because I'm one with nature. Because in so papa ne woman, into na body and baby, I may do piano munije. I had no say a war no Rwanda, or was by this time, you so not. And so no, then I so tall 3 days, a church so. Last year, so me buy in so toy, I and so tobre. The energy you have inside of you is what is going to affect the environment. It is called the butterfly effect. Intino, so on mine, nipa that's any war mine, the planet, every year we need to change our waters within. Yesu any a buying. I will say yes, son, you so na way. You renew. Thank you for your wishes, Adams, Muhammad. Salaam alaikum. And I wish for all of you. I'm here for everybody, for the Muslims, Christians, everybody. But first of all, for humanity. Because all these are all labels. It's so free. Anything I'm sorry be obekobia and I'm sorry. Anywhere they try to make salt water for you to go and bath. They try to make something for you. Even the Muslims, they try to do something they call the rubutu. They are writing Quran to just give you so that you drink because it's all about waters. They are trying to change the vibration within you, the waters, their consciousness. So they are trying to change. So they will write something for you to drink. But that is half truth. You need to change your food. Now, why is it that babies who are solely on breast milk don't have liver issues, kidney issues? Akwala odanu fusoso. Adentina akwala odanu fusoso. Only kidney issues, mostly. They are rare to see. Say akwala kotwa or done for so 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months old baby. And then my man move from constant. Unfair gani bien frano. Other than akwala no issues. When we say this akwala na call readings, say what we readings. Ye kwa bisa. Just akwala no ne mame. Man no for so. Just ne mame so ain't the correct food. Mojano ni ope no. Mojano ope insuo kronje. Nufusuo ebia say ye aboa de. Say ye nantwie. Say ye efu ponko. Odwan aponche. Ni nyina no the same composition. Proteins, fats, carbohydrates or glucose. Nienti ana hunyano because a package I told you some time ago that glucose alone is naked. Glucose in kwano is naked. It needs to come alongside proteins and fats. Now your complete package. Nti akwala da so a akwala no honam ye fefefe. Or ye fefefe, or ye bolo, or ye kama. So wow, this baby is looking so smooth, bouncy, baby. You see that? Wow, what a bouncy baby. Obi obe nwa akwala no no ye fe. Nti e ba ne say na wunyi no, na wo ye tan. Because yes, some unsuo no. O maame start say all polutu. O maame polutu. Or start to say oh ma o Cerelac. I don't give a damn. You can come and hold me. Minsuromo. Because we have documentary that shows that you are wicked people. They have caused so much harm to babies. O maame started ma then Tom Brown. Soya, it's a mixture of soya, rice, beans, millet, wheat. Ya can't be bom when your digestive system is not ready. In a year they mouth by force. Yes, it's a cocoa, a bro cocoa. In a year they mouth. Yes, it's a unso. From that day, you shall surely die. From that day, mentally. On the wound start here. Until akwala no down to me that was soon throughout the night. Ne maame sorry, ne maame soon to me that. Me say debia me de me ho ene me nkwala na ye example. Me nkwala ya wo me no. Me hu say akwala na ye wo no ma sorry da. How much da? Never. O ma sorry how much say akwala sorry how much obi say duane. Never. In that cry, you ma make catch them say, ya bought 18 ya clan crowd ho. On Tiasia. I'm so on yare. A yasum no. Nediana or man. I don't know yasum J. A asum J. Nasum. Because the ears, they are related to the brains. Nasum a journal. Peace of mind. Akola no suma jono na adwene no pineal gland no aje nini no eni no third eye no akola nini na aje ti bibia ha no ase bia no malaria so ni malaria bia oye cool na wo nkoto one anomada koto one anoma me what peace. Munum so kura na me kese fita madam fusuo so saa fita no pa. Won say menim nyina ya ma. Ma ya bouncy. Ma ya bouncy baby. Bouncy. Today bia na me bouncy fresh because me dan fusuo so nufusuo so na wo say ye da throughout. 90% of our diet. Not solid food, not like a crab. But the infant is 80% liquids. Not solid food, now it is I said 20. You want a channel. I 100% throughout the day. Sanity. That is how you reach the top of the pyramid. Now all person will do pyramid, no. I pump him. Now go for gold, no. Now woody banche. Now woody soya. Woody bro. Impampa. Now woody menkei. Cocoa nereo. How are you going to climb and go to the top of the pyramid? How are you going to ascend and have full human potential? Enoma, injamwa, obi anyone no more pen fusuo. What the fusuo esi was here? A jamwa with these 5 good years, a jamwa. and a sing napi or back or no, baseless argument. And an inchieno, ninchieno, nufusono, a for ninchieba, and away unya singer, and say, unum nufuso, who told you? There's no time limit, yeah, anytime. Mombra culture, bia omunum fuso no. Hey, yeah, Ghana, I say, me say Mombra Rwanda mehwe, obi a obehunu bia ne gam no. Gam, if any gam. Ni asini so no. Gam ni nyina no eye tuntum. Eno na yede kire wa ho ofe. Gam ni nyina eye tuntum, full of melanin. From East Africa, obi a obehia no bia na wadan fusuo so. This are jeans now no. Ne gam no nya tuntum. Beautiful, almost stress no gam no. Ene na yehwe. Yanum na afi na ye ne ya say ye wie, nti afi na ye sesa. Say be tuntum kra ye ni, be fa na sa. Gam no nya tuntum. Beautiful gam. South Sudanese gam tuntum, full of melanin. Obi anu ono mo mpenu fuso. Obetumi adaso milk so saa. Opese wo did ma menkyere mo uko UK. You call UK. Medical doctors in community say ba be obi operation. E be obi operation Yenda, what's my man count? Anyway. Me say, Monsieur dear. I'm on done for so. Copper fresh milk. Wait me they say we are no bosso. Then heat and yes, and I say slightly. We see just so slightly. Now the whole day. One brother, many about Rasta man be. Oye Uber. No more the time. Ucha picture treme. Or see any aye coco. Any aye call on Tiasia. The same thing. And also in the balance on any aye call. Just say on Tiasia. And I'm saying minia. Corner cotton in training for Nadaso. 1 week you grab and do. Or the other say diaba. 1 week and do. Seen any soon in quiet. The Nina call no, it means your liver is being detoxified. We liver no nye. Enema we ni ya gone. Enter me catch us say we mu akwala na ni aye gone sa. We ni ya yellow. We liver no. Enye. We liver no. Aye fatty. The way to shrink that fatty liver is to go on milk. Is to go on milk. You will always have a supple skin like a baby. As you are aging, you age gracefully. But then I'm catch oni now now skin you are shrinking, wrinkles, and then they are lying to you. Say oni. It's a lie. You go 40, 50, 60, age now your skin supposed to look the same. If your skin start to wrinkle and your eyes, balls start to change, that nobody can see your eyes has become like that, it means you are having liver problem. Your eyes must not change. Obi bini kwa na onyi a na o shrink. Abrofo enyi a na mo ye fefefe. Obi bini kwa na o shrink. Ebi so obi bini ya hijack obi bini adwen. Abey for doctors a hijack obi bini adwen. Obi bini enyi no na wo say ye ma no fusuo no na bey for no omo te hospital ho no omo say enye ma no. It's Uko village. Uko akosra wo nana. A wo say wo to brodo. Wo say what if any say wo to milk. O penu no na to milk na o to akukọ na do ko man no. Na akwa to brodo. Udu we drobo do mo friend say do bro sense wan kwan no so no. Na brodo ni dika na chi. O say mami 2, mami 3, mami say o do ko akoma o nana. O do ko ma o mame. No ndi. That's what bread does. Bread will cement your stomach and cement your small intestines where the fluids, which is the blood, must pass. Into no uko to him. What do you may sing? What do you may sing? And I will go to him would send what to cement it. 1 loaf. You don't know the open 6 inches in be go much. And I would do bomilo you say so. Now bomb now di. Now cement uyem. Oh cement uyem. What animation? Now they are tied bam. Glue bam. I feel to me. You can't take a shit. And now you are holding on to shit. And then you wonder why shit is happening to you. So much shit happening to you in your life. You don't understand. We ba no ko untiasie. Ejuma no nkoso yi. Because you are holding on to shit. Can't let go of that shit. Too much shit. Can't. Constipation. Into constipation, kumwe. Yeah, would you go be so mom your autopsy no? Say obi wu ada na eku no. Toilet. Toilet aye nipa mu ma. Is ufi. No, into no moja entumi mfa nsuro no mu na etumi aba honam no because honam no na ye map no. Honam no, your skin is the largest organ. Your skin is your planet Earth. It is the largest organ. It is the map that is showing. Your nails are the map. Your nails are the map. Your teeth, everything. Your eyes. I don't know your map. No, I say. Who costs one? I say. Who go for? Are you going up or you going down? To live an failure. To when you call. When you are sorry if you can tell so when you are call. When me sorry. To when I say many my eyes say and die. Yes. I bought my Peter Machi, so I took a nap. I'm a person me call live by internet and or the whole city no. And I'm a chair moto on just to take a nap an hour. To me sorry na internet and I buy I'm saying no my men call live. And so no many no any call here. Just say many na actually say my dad sorry. You are what you ate. You are what you ate. Nya udi in ran and no na be chere and how you are going to look like. If you won't say you are what you eat, a different meaning. You are what you ate. Nya udi in ran. Nya udi in ran. And no na chere. Ojo so bebre walk. Ojo so bebre throughout the night. And nya udi in ran. We don't listen. We don't have a disease per se. We don't have disease. It is misalignment. Misalignment. Breast milk contains a lot of collagen. Collagen is abundance in your hair, your skin, your teeth, everywhere. Collagen. And no nema ohun yefe, enema akwala ohun yefe. Collagen. Inti akwala ya wono no, only wrinkles. Inti unyi more collagen. Emba no muntie unyi more collagen na ma yefe instead of eating foods that contains more collagen. Na ya ka kire wo say don't eat those foods. By ebo nkumbi with dermatologist no so wo nkumbi or be ma wo nkuno it contains collagen. On say wadada. Why should somebody be a dermatologist? Who's supposed to be a dermatologist to take care of your skin? A lack of knowledge. In ama wo no sorry now wo kwakọtọ na obi nchen a friend dermatologist. No what is good for skin. We are kwala no. O ma me de wo koma dermatologist ana. O dan fu so. Ho fefe. Ho tutro. Honam soko fefe. Honam nya bare. We teach us banchi, yeah. We di banchi, ma why bare? Why you Steve? Want to me ponja na una ba akoso. Want to me ponkoto. Squatting position, squatting position. To say nya uja una squatting position. For so many minutes, you need to do squatting. Want to me, and one say, sisi, hey, Mrs. Want to me go for why you barry banchi? O teacher say banchi here. O teacher. Mpreko eduane. Mpreko. Portuguese for mpreko eduane. I want the bread in Portuguese. In Portuguese. Dutch Portuguese for eduane in preko. In prekwe. And I was obedi. Na wo sisi aye bare. Wo sisi aye bare. Want to me go phone na won sorry. Want to me go phone na won sorry. Wo sisi aye bare. Koko. Wo teacher say di. Na your ancestral food. Wo teacher was it deep? Why you barry? We are quara. Who to me preja one nine? Now they account or so. In Collagen, now I want to me yes, sir. Want to me yet? Want to me yet? Why you Steve? Why you Steve? You are going to use the same stiffness in your relationship. Go home. Oba, why you stiff? You see boomo. Boomo. Want to mean boomo. 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 Bema isi boomu to me boomu because banchi fufuo. E wanna know so banchi fufuo. Oh, anyway, they want to distract my program. I said you can turn off to go. Okay, turn off. All right, turn off. And why no? Nobody is going to do this co-host. Banchi fufuo. Until why is Steve? Emi de if you kwewu if you kwewu for the fufu na edi na odete America ina ya ye fufu na mam na mo kana mudi fufu yi mudi starch na mo ka na mudi stiffness ti de bia mo yare me kwawuni me kwawuni me fi kwaweti bie enso me ndi fufuo. Once I realized the wrongs of our ancestors, I stopped eating all that kind of ancestral stupid foods. So I look different from my people. Go for whom we bring. I had more business me free Jamaica, obi say me free ha, no, just like I said me Ghana ni, I look different. Min diffufuo. Nyama yesi we dey Ghana for aduane, o nyame. Me did it so hene from way back. First BC, 500 BC, way back. Me did it so hene. Me ni be cry long time cry no. Uhume aduane anya easy. Good quality food. Because me say aduane na ebibia. Nti yenjai ena me asantini ena me kroboni ena ye dia agbelimanu na ye dio ena ye dia we na ye kan ni dio ena me ye dia ye nya agbelimanu sa no a kofa bebi omo ya agbelima ohun sa na hobon krobia omo ya agbelima ohun sa na hobon kan udu kro no so kan agbelima nko a bongo. The same thing when you eat, that's what happens to you. Inflammation. Na crop, yo. Now hunam na umoja mu bom. Ni pe jare. What the next torture mu we jare. And so still am ni hu bom. Ni pe jare ni hu bom. Moja mu na e bom infections. This is why a lot of people are always testing for STDIs positive in the eastern region, where agbeli, cassava dough is widely eaten. Nobody's going to tell you that. Too much of this. Poor food. Food for peasants. Food for poor people. Tisi as uo usika. Uye juma monthly. Uje uo usika. So ye di atete. Yeah, the poor food, and they are titles until you can't come out of it. Why is it that people that are coming from Eastern region, they're having glaucoma, high rate of glaucoma? Cassava, high rate of glaucoma, eye issues, a knee area, starch, in a big way, no pressure, many pressure, begu many so no tina many pressure, Congo, many pressure begu any so. Kase banchi abegu any so. Banchi. Men can pressure. Aya banchi. In a begu any so. Cassava. Abegu any so. Blue. Adia ye can near the shed atari. First na ye spinning no. Na me spinning na me swakra no 13-14 years no ye DJs nechi spinning na ye kwa tare posters ye ko tare labari ye ko tale posters ye ka ye banchi na ye ka ye twi banchi na ya ne aka ne akwa tare posters sisi ano de ade a ye twi na ya ne ye di ye tare posters wo ye yem. Na yenti ase o tare posters e wo yem ade a ye ka no ye de tare posters wa bonten no se si ade ya sheda de ekoto na ye team ya sound develop ye ntumi a ye machine papa bia ye machine a etumi efufuo nine. Machine. Machine. Proper things. Good innovation. Machine. Fufu mine. Nani papa edi ako machine. Ne mine. No di abefi. Ababa abe sound kwan no. Nin kwan no so. Ye tikoba akumbi na edem. Osuro meat no. Oh, they go so. No, My. Afei na o liver no ahono no on ti ase na me call test na no say me liver na no say hepatitis on ti ase ai eye wo bone the wages of sin bone no aketua no. We don't have good teachers and preachers who are straightforward. The wages aketua no fufuo no aketua buro no aketua no mo no aketua no, the results, the accumulation of that no in a yare ni owo no. Banche one near tim. Sisi ade aye machine o nti sisi ade aye hu hia kra po say ye be de wo no tim biom. Sisi ade hu wo no tim sisi ade aye machine mahin ya mahin a ye be ye glue na ma ye ne nkwan na glue no so na ye di e be dem fufu a mentiment na o glue no bia no aba wa say wie no afi na wo aba me din na wo pese me dey overnight esa wo yare we the glue ya for 40 good years wo aba wa beto eduro afi na wo pese me dey overnight eyi wo yare anyi ifi ho we ni pa bone mo yesa no mo ni pa bone fo. You have destroyed yourself for the past 40 good years. With this starch here, armor, Oshua. I yet to say, starchy, I could go shroom in Oshua no I can see. Also, Oshua no I can see. The bob like that, it won't end him, and then you presume, the man who presume Oshua so. So, yeah, Obama, Oshua so. So na starch nkwa ha afraid of prostate iron enlarge prostate enlargement is caused by starch yambo bia say his prostate be enlargement akodi aponche aduane akodi mpreko aduane akodi omo aduane won se na mo hwo asoso Shua, good size. Shramu no sure. Now share some more more carbohydrate no. Show mo sure. Sana ere bo nti wo nipa no wo se obedi omoduane a ene obenya omo sure. O sure no o se bo ho se afi de sure no hangi. Sure, no hang I a bell. Ring my bell, ring my bell, ring my bell, ring my. Nah, ring it. Sure, I don't know how to ring my bell, no. I pay be a Jamaican, be a man, you drew. USA. Prostate, or six, you see, I don't know, sure, no. Me go na, I don't know, mammy, who you. They be a mission, you. Ono mami hu ye say no hwa no say na no hwa no hangi say unya prostate na no hwa no ayete say balloon na hangi nto so start so ye medru no sisi ano ne hwa no na hangi no it's not hanging again. I said, oh wow, so that is what is going on in between these people's legs. Until be a measure, now me sure I hang it. Baby, I'm here doing now. Me sure baby a born a horn a bock come. Now me hungry for be sure. They say, Cathedral Bell. What's going on? Sena is starting one. Sena ya be. Munjai. You see a free East Africa na ye buy no. E o come na ye dey be rural forest no. O come aha menkan kontomre ni niama e wo bi efuom. They don't even respect it. Me na ya me catch them say munim say ade we yedi. I want to tell them I want to tell every man kokko. No mudia green banana. Green banana eye kwedu. Ebunu no amudi kwedu abre na mo bo kwedu green no banana no mo bo na mpesi. Omo nua no na omo ayo omo nkwan omo meat ne omo we no no mo dedi avocado ni at least no uni sika krafo a wodi enu krafo a cool. Let's start. Na Ghana dia tim sa. Ayin koko ya menken on say to ni din koko menken. Koko menken. Tiawoton. Kokobo. A whole lot. Whole lot. It's very bad. We think we have issues. Yeah, if you say you have issues, the issues in America, the issues in France, the issues in Japan, yeah, China, in there. Your issue, once we fix our own selves, no other bad things will come to us. Montiasia. Huh? Montiasia. Righteousness exalts a nation. When we say righteousness exalts a nation, sin is a reproach. Claiming, doing what is right. But our people think righteousness means going to church and going to the mosque. Doing what is right for your body. Doing what is right continuously. That is continuous, righteous, right. Doing what is right continuously. That is what is called righteousness. Continuous. At the bonny bianto, oda no wada. Me say me ntumi dem. Me ma me obia ni me woko bisa no, me ntumi dem. Obia ntumi mbo me kro no. Because me ni su bonny wo me mu. Me su wo me mu krojin, me ne wo da kra po a wo nte hwe. Oni obi da na edemu ho nyina yenyenyan. Sperm no aye yenyenyan. Sperm no bi kra mo eyi te se benku. Sperm no bi te se fufuo ni benku. Sperm no ba botoro. Hey, I sembe ni. Sperm eyi fufuo. Sperm no say ba pure white. Crunchy, scentless. About private media yellowish, clean. And so no, hey, into me those days no me tias yo. Nkola brem na Jesus time no, nkola boni boys no mo yen nkola boni sem no. It's room by TFA unsu ye and for about Jesus, and for about SS. Nothing. Virgin throughout. Intermediate na me is animal. But me who say madam for no, omoni oba ko read them no mu pia. Just say edem nyan. Afena ma joining dot no. And this is where grains are eating, especially my people are. This is where coming. This is where grains, banku coming are eating widely on a daily basis. Into oni oba ku rade mu just say nyan. Bibia ay nyan. Obechi omo sisi aso ma kwa godi omo. Say na eye moja no na bom. Into no bon say onene koye bibi no girls no omo start say omo yes ano enche bia obo say den na ebe omo na pompo aba bona se mukai imano samukai teenager or start to say oh yeah me myself no ipa no dey hu so be go mu no so this touch more bones na pompo aba be boss na won tias here because when someone sleep with you, you are eating that person's everything. You are eating their all the organs. That is the meaning of orgasm. The word orgasm, it comes from the organs. It is an information from the internal organs, from the brain, from the heart, from the liver, from the pancreas, from the stomach. Every part of the man is being pushed into you. That is the meaning of orgasm. The emotions, the level of his emotions, this bibia or the name gum. Kan. Means suboning or the gum. What banning? So baby bia bon. Yeah, trying now. And on the man sex, ebe yeah bonny in certain religious places. Na mother nature upper sex papa mother nature unchi sex but in so fi and in so bonny ai wo ye mu nti no e nyan enti no ya hihye mbra e wo religions in a man sex be ye sin into wo wie pe o so ko na ko dware wo wie pe no so ko na ko dware one kasa you are feeling guilty. You are feeling guilty because in so na epie no and you are bad no so no ho de no amadem ho nyina enyan that sex and your crime. My brothers, the Muslims can recall this hadith or written in the hadith somewhere that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, says that anytime he sleeps with Aisha, he will have a good dream. Is either Aisha or one of them, Khadija or Aisha. I think it's Aisha, not Aisha. Or si de biya or nene bedano. Or so die papa. Bisa who say, wone o partner no, mother, o so die papa na. Adenti no cancer. Muslims crap on one tear say into cancer. And you know me because that woman is clean blood. And you know, if she is clean blood and you are also clean, trust me, sex becomes magic. This is what the Indians or the Hindu they call it tantric. Sex becomes magic. In Ethiopia, I'm more proverb be one. Almost say only about for 6 months. Now we nyanko soa, not just say obano our problem one I see. Ethiopia for ekasa. They are saying only about now 6 months. Now near man koswa ma wo nene da. Ni hunso eromu. No condom. Now 6 months when who progress ni hunso e fi. Because you are drinking each other's waters. So clean up your system. Clean up your system. Moon detoxify. And to say your mama detox na mo ne. Your mama detox na mo ne. I'm afraid Congo, me need Congo, then. I so feeling every woman. I'm my emre. Mania, my emre. Aye. Oba yemre. E fifi umu a sanete. E fin e every woman. Adechi obey fine. Adechi obey kama. Why? Nti e na complaints no. E na Congo, na me ne dodo. Detox is powerful. Hey, mania. Ai, e so fi. E na e free umu. Won say e nsuo na aba no. E kan. nsuo fi the why kama ade be chen why kama what bowl like soup why kama what pe coconut water na unom na pe fresh milk no na unom na wo ye kama wo sesa fefe na wo ye kama de ba na wo di avocado na wo sanity me sesa mu nsuo me sesa mu nsuo because akwala ye wo akwala no na wo ye kama o ye fefe de ba ne san ina ye bre damasi give thanks Ernesto o say ye be phone line na ye be phone line na amafo back kasa kakra yeah 30 minutes to 40 minutes mpacho ba just 5 minutes na otwa wasam no so it's all about positivity. That's all. Let's go. I just open the way. Wow, adansi die. And now who question Bisa no. Bisa me na yanko. Why? All right. I'm waiting for you. We give thanks. Yeah? Okay. Me come. Manche. Yeah, who's there? I wanna know. Hello?
Hello, Great Wattu.
Yes, I. Uprising.
I'm so happy. Do you
Yeah.
know something? What him say, dear Michelle war friends and ancestors, no, and I'm starting to mess sexual until my sexual TikTok and then now until say dear behold, I'm saying Wattu is on TikTok. I'm so happy. The great teacher is on TikTok.
Uprising.
Sure. And someone can even know. Yenti, Sekibeti, and the Yajuma, and the boy. What can send you home? Now, a chimico the olden days say, Senaya near ya, a dear Naya Mamma di Busumaye, no Fusuo.
Yeah.
Hey, and I can't hear them say, wow, what is telling something. People need to understand it. What to purify your body crown is a salt. What to I mean, where you will fear comedy, I give it true. Wouldn't say, and then abrofono I soap salt. Abrofuna is soap. A yes salt I did carry. And I have some in my house. Yes. I'm at work now, so can fear can be video and I'm the chill what to. And I'm so shocked, say, yeah, at the end of the day, when I know so near find your juma.
Maybe was asking yeah, or protect
So yes, at the end of the day, when I know na ye di ye juma na sa nkrofobia ya to omudina omo no e di yare ma ye no ye mum ye follow omo na ye jai nyama pa no ye jai nyama pa no
like agriculture, you know what I mean? We give thanks.
na what can say bi hwe say what we yabu hwia ye sin no nchinu nsuo eso ka kire say enchine nye so liver yo yeah say Andrew's liver salt what who can you shaming I was so shocked so to what to oba again na nanoma ma woni die no na se be follow ni be tie wa ho ye be nyina che
Yeah.
hwe what to wo ka kube nsu no ni madre ko si so say kube kura na he kura na kube udua na ya eyeyie e die na kube no epe empoano because we nya salt.
Yeah.
What you say? What to oba de na nanano nhirawo. Me posam obi ababi. And yena adwene no enyane sesia na adwene no aweki akono de we will still follow you until we die.
All right.
The great Wattu.
We shall not even die. Don't worry. We are living. That's it. Another person will come.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can I take the floor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm
Greetings,
driving.
greetings, greetings, Congo.
Upright
Yes,
movement.
greetings. Upright movement, upright movement. The only movement in town right now.
Yeah, man.
Upright movement.
All other
51st,
movements, yeah, I'm buried.
51st time I make sure on Access TV. Now I'm saying, Miami Grace TV, oh. Then I started looking at your videos on YouTube and I say, aha, the light bearer is here. This is one of our star seeds. Nine interbeing. But that one can I agree with you. Me na me send you me try video now me send you no. Yeah, on WhatsApp no. But if you are to stop all these protein foods now, protein foods once endorse, it's just the meat and the fish and the milk and then the avocados for the omega 3 no. Now I say aduane no, my start say me searching more of the protein foods no. They say the omo call gym na omo call bar, omo buy meal prepping. But me who say na just say an edidie mu no ebe esen like edidie mu no and then it there because the cocoa too is not good. That's banchi. Say that was a cocoa and now tree cocoa is banchi. And then it's absolutely 1 pound no. And also so starch and sugar.
Now, today, I made a video about how you should handle your carbohydrates. I am not promoting it, but for those of you who still don't get it, I'm on here. So, carbohydrate is not essential. And yeah, essential. The can't be essential. Actually, be I won't here. And not here with food.
Yeah.
We have essential amino acids. We have essential fatty acids. You understand? But we don't have essential carbohydrates. It's not essential.
It's not essential. Yes,
Because
say be decran and now say you detox more.
hear me. Listen to me. You have asked questions, so listen carefully. When you listen, you understand. Okay? Whatever question you are asking me now, imagine you are asking the baby the same thing. Akwala betumi anum nufusuo for 2 to 5 years. Sɛ ne maame edidi correct a, akwala betumi anum nufusuo continuously ne maame ɛmma no aduane biara. Unfortunately, the mothers of today, they have turned themselves into career women. They are eating poorly. They are not eating nutrient-dense foods. And you know, sisi a no crap odi 3 months crap no nufu no crap and baby. Into now say odi Cerelac and Tom Brown and Emma Aqualano. You understand? So what you are asking, say protein and dogs. Who said that? Apuna ewa ho no. Woni me nam. Ewa ho. Lakes ewa ho. Nsumu nam fra mu nam. Inwemu nam. Enoma ntakrabua. There are so many. Eyo hianti. Nti yenka no sa. Say eyo hia. Eni ahokyere nti. Ye ni sika no nti. Ena ama ye feel say proteins are not many. We are many.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear? You accept that. Now we are poor people. Rich people don't eat such foods. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. Do you know his age? He's 60 years. See how handsome and how strong he is. 60 good years, Elon Musk. When we learn
Looks young.
because you haven't meeting one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. All these people that are top people, top class people, that's what they eat.
The Donald Trump money and can.
I'm not like I said, Donald Trump, no. First, no, he health no yet, but Doctor you were the same group, no. Doctor Jack, or no, JFK Junior, idea. or children diet. John F.K. Jr.
Yeah.
And I know not see or Donald Trump.
As he say he's in charge of the food industry, no.
That's the
He
thing.
a fish chef.
And
Then the
also
boy
protein.
from way below.
And also if you protein some way the chop. So it will give the president that same guidelines.
Yeah.
Recently the president did his blood work. When was the African president he got in the blood works there? I did to the public.
Money go up.
Yes. Almost sorry, I'm for aeroplane, no matter for transplant. I'm about will be a near home. I'm for transplant. American president or the blood work now to ja. To ja.
Yare be any mojam.
Definitely there's one and two things because
One or two, yeah.
you are in a higher office, you less see the sun, less ground, so many things. It's not easy. A leadership position, you don't have time.
Yeah, it's too much pressure.
But the former one.
Oh yeah. Former one the article no.
Former one, essentially I am not glucose. I'm not crying beside say then also ice cream on antique a crowd above or full aeroplane steps now no what
Yeah.
But Trump no about golf.
Yeah. On the 70s, so still strong.
Yeah, still trying. So what I'm saying that proteins are there a lot. You don't have to do complicated kind of food. Listen, you can just have your fish grilled. Chitolo, just grill your fish. That's it. With your salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just have avocado around it and just eat. You're done.
Okay.
You can drink milk throughout the day. That's what I did throughout the day.
What about I don't say no more whole milk, semi-skimmed milk, skimmed milk. I know who is saying.
And then
here, no, them get whole milk, skim milk. So me, I know they drink that one. I they drink the plant milk and the almond milk.
No. Don't. Upright, we don't deal with those things. And then
So even the
plant
milk too and almond milk.
We don't deal with those things. I know the vegan propaganda bombo. We don't deal with those things. Never deal with anything called milk where it's not coming from an animal.
Okay.
Never.
When you say almond milk, plant milk, no, so you're wrong.
I say kind label no. Kind label no.
Okay.
What kind label no now we need to go and see the seed oil. Canola in your money now. I don't know. I'm complain too much. No, I'm yes, I'm the mom. Why do you have to go and drink a plant milk? The word milk is coming from an animal. The word milk. So why do you even have to attach milk to a plant? Milk is coming from the mammalian gland.
All right.
So you cannot. I say vegan chicken. I say only chicken, but only vegan chicken. Yeah, the wheat in gluten, fake meat, vegan salmon, vegan goat.
I didn't think more to look like a meat.
Yeah, because a mental disorder. They are feeling it. It is called denying, self-denying. They are denying themselves.
You are punishing yourself.
Yeah, a mental disorder. I'm on a restaurant and I'm mental disorder. They feel like they want to eat the thing. They want to mimic the thing. Are they our own pen? Why do you mimic it?
Yes, that's the thing.
A mental disorder. I've been there before. But sometimes they catch them and come in gym, they say I have a mental problem. A lot of process, long hours. Now my yam and I to say now my war on spices. Kebab, before abochi for suya for powder, and now they are one. Now they are two so not sent ever out now any him. She said a punchinam and so no we are and now punching. In some way. When hours I'm spending the years out here. Instead of going to buy meat and just put it on the fire straight up.
Yeah,
In
no,
fact, I say, affect some. Na my train, na kataso, na etu, na me the so na so many hours just to try to mimic
meat.
real food.
Ah,
Yes, I was doing this thing in 1998. Anything I mean, obi vegan ni bi antumi ne me nya debate. Because
yeah.
my family, men are men now more color na me tons are near man. And I soya kebab, yana a chere SD for sorry for me. Send a kebab no. And I'm my family wake up and says, yeah, I'm on a one or more ton soya kebab. Yana the bag.
Because we want to somewhere slim.
House to house, my coach them and for rasters, na me church room. Send a soya milk. Me that and soya milk. Yeah, no way commercial. If I share bottle movie. Why are we trying to mimic things coming from nature? So there are so many things to eat. Life is very simple. You don't have to eat a whole. Make us say mundi nama and interest. Yeah, oh sorry pa. Fanenkinam siwe. Now we di Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then yes sir. We need the whole way. I am milk. Na mamu and avocado. Made it to Facebook graph. I made it to one WhatsApp. Made it to WhatsApp. I have milk and avocado.
Okay.
So it's not every day. It's not every day. I even said on Answers TV that it's not every day that you see me even eating meat. Sometimes I go months without it.
Okay.
Because there are
all that one too. Okay, go on.
you have to listen to your body. When your energy level is so high, you know, one person you will know that your energy level is high. Obi
Yeah.
and energy level will fall. No, you're weak. No new muscles. Now the bone mass is all shrinking. Or no, you have red meat no more. Obi and the iron will fall. Adebiano, oya me or bu nsa na ni moja e short. No nya miscarriages. O ka so fa you food. No to me fa you food. Or no me fibroid. Or no so to me fa you food. Na ni moja e to me wo food. So ni pa no. O nya meat more.
Okay.
Na ya ni energy level na wo so ya build ya dan we. This is a Six Solomon temple. Ya build into me no. Maybe need to grapple 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe week for 1 month to grapple. Who me asana me test, ana me test.
Because me who say I go grounding.
And I yeah, it's so no na ya repair yen so. Ya
Okay.
building you. Enti no, the one pa ono I was so odi more. Na e wo mo a, I was so almost taking with fish more. Because I'm adrenaline so I am there. The one could be adrenaline. They need more omega-3. They need to eat more salmon and more sardines and more tuna to have more omega-3. Mean to mean to do be at him. But one can say, who shall now who say, memory will form. Now, why adrenaline? It will form. That's how we say it in P. Adrenaline will form. It's not an issue. It means that you've lost your mind.
Okay.
Why adrenaline will form? You need more seafoods.
What about
To
avocado?
empower your brain, to have more fatty acid to empower your brain and less, red meat.
Okay.
People are that. When I start to for 2 sardines, any kosher so more, any avocado so more than Minkinam. Because 90% of the people that approach me, I'm not doing with them. Yeah. I'm not doing for many people will be minimum. They know that they say, yeah, some of me free.
Yeah.
Me home way back. Me home long time. You understand? To me will be the resource. Me no me share wa me can on Facebook way back 10 years ago. Say a time when Ghanaians will not reach 50 years. Me can that. Me will be the resource. I can tell you what is going to happen in the next 10 years to Ghanaians because I know what they are eating.
What they are eating is what's going to cause it.
That's it. It does not make me a prophet. When I want to talk of voting prophet, no, it is somebody who can see what's going to happen already.
So this is what the Ministry of Health should have taken serious and to be teaching nutrition in the schools, in primary
Yeah,
school.
but they don't. They don't teach nutrition. If they teach nutrition now, and professor moi, I'm a menu, I'm a gidro.
Mm,
Like I said, professor, I'm a menu. Most people, well educated, I want to more gym in China. Because in the school, they are talking.
unfortunately. We learn about other stuff here, but the body now okra no use in this third dimension. You so much about the body.
They are talking. Obi a wako school, what we be saying say, what are the protein foods? Ọhọ no ane me say nipa na adwene na e wo fo. Obi a wako school, who say otro proper. E wo me WhatsApp, education no high. Who say yeah, the English grammar, the grammar no grammar.
Yeah.
Point. And
So
so say, what are the protein foods? One I mean say no, nipa na adwene yam there. Watu no education no watu atwene.
and then
There are only two sources. I mean, the animal products, the plants, they don't have proteins. Don't let anybody fool you. Plants
oh,
produce glucose. We all learn from school photosynthesis. That's what plants they make glucose.
yeah, yeah.
And then we have plant seeds that makes what fat. You know, like olives, coconuts. You know, or hazelnuts, Brazilian. You know, those nuts. You know, they make also fat, but their fat, you know, contains omega-6 fatty acids more than omega-3, and we need omega-3 more.
More than omega-6. Okay.
And
What about the hummus? The hummus no more can. And also one is a hummus.
hummus.
Hummus, yeah, I say plants yeah.
No, no, no. They are not. Those are all carbohydrate foods.
Stuff. Okay.
Those are
And
all
then,
carbohydrate foods.
and then these foods are foods for the brain, which helps you to unblock your pineal gland, right?
Yeah.
Because
Plants don't do that. Plants don't do that. Plants are for the emotional body. When you are feeling so down and all those things, you know,
yeah,
plants. Yeah, when you eat some fruit, then you feel so sweet, so good.
yeah.
Glucose, that's what glucose does. It's for people who are not happy. It satisfies you, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, early, it gives you that excitement.
That adrenaline rush, no.
Yeah, it gives you that
Because
excitement. And
yeah,
a
sir.
drug. Glucose is drug. It's drug. It's like sugar. Sugar
Okay.
is drug. When you enjoy alcohol ice cream, now when you break you go for sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when say obi echo broken heart me or so called broken heart one. It's either they go for sweet things.
Mm-hmm.
Because like women, they want sweet things because love is sweet.
Okay.
They really get the love.
All
So
right.
it makes you to eat something sweet to compensate. Now yeah, you need protein, so won't you break your akuma?
Davi. Mm-hmm.
No. Won't you break it at akuma? Minya punching.
Yeah, buy the 10% pen buy. You buy it to relationship, my funny
Won't
number.
you break your akuma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be me a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't break my akuma. No.
Man be wo Ghana or yes, or you do a bremen. It will help me decalcify my pineal gland. Or catch him say, Mammy, I'm too much. I'm saying,
Oh, forget it, forget it. Now they are all learning from me. Don't mind them.
but
They
I've been
are,
trying to also unblock my pineal gland. Now, okay, say ujedinu. It helps the stuff from your baseline spine
yeah,
move
so the
up
only thing is,
across
once you insert, that's all. It opens your spine. The whole thing is about the spine.
the
Yes.
33 vertebrae.
Let me tell you about this pineal gland. You didn't from
Mhm.
these various groups now moving from yeah, the demons. Yeah, mom concussions. Now, no money.
Yeah.
It is about dopamine. Your
Okay.
dopamine is released by your guts, bacteria, your guts. Guts, na ewo mu
Mm-hmm.
guts, ewo mu no. Omo no mo release dopamine no. Ema wo pineal gland.
Okay.
Anything no. If your gut bacteria are weak, there is no way that you are going to access anything, any information like I'm doing. You have to take care of your guts. I know I'm paying for no more to me who knows say ah mama na nanu ediane.
Okay. Okay. I could see dining
I'm not your guts no.
All right.
Everything that they are saying, it is true, but they are practicing it outside.
Okay.
That is esoteric. It's supposed to be esoteric, ES, but they
E
are practicing EX.
EX, yeah, exo and exo.
So that person who gave you that thing, all of them, they are practicing esoteric. I'm up rituals.
Yeah, yeah,
Most
yeah.
of rituals. Chair within.
Man,
The only
I
medicine
know
that
that man, a war, and see, too much. You know, I'm saying, I'll ask you about pure honey. Do you see that one to be sugary? And also, yeah, and I say, and yes, it's pure honey,
honey must come with the comb.
the comb.
That is how the indigenous people eat it. When you look at the Haja tribe, you look
Mm-hmm.
at the side. When they're eating honey, they harvest it and they eat it with the comb.
The
You get
comb
it?
straight.
It has the comb has enzymes that slows down the sugar spike. You
Okay.
understand? But offshore tapia where sir enzymes need food. What is so?
Mm-hmm.
And it can spike your insulin same way like fruit because it's fructose also.
Because there are identity and me say, and yes, it's the difference being so we say a pure honey.
Anything that is sweet too much, when it is sweet, taste any taste that is sweet, it doesn't matter whether it's coming from natural or artificial source. Whatever it is sweet, once it enters into your blood, right away, it enters in your blood. Once it enters into your mouth and your saliva picks it, bam, it's sending signal to your pancreas right away.
Okay.
So we have taste, we have bitter taste, we have sour taste, and we have sweet taste, and we have salty taste.
Yeah.
Amongst all of them, sweet taste is our problem. So our grand people say, nothing more, boy, nothing more.
No, but good. You send the signals to your pancreas that there's something sweet has entered into your system.
And then your pancreas will have to secrete insulin to go and control that glucose or fructose.
Okay. So
And when you eat proteins, your pancreas does not secrete any insulin.
all right, all right.
When you eat proteins, your liver will pick it and your liver will convert the protein into glucose at the right amount, only 5%. And 5% glucose will never spike your insulin.
Okay.
It is when the glucose becomes 10%, 15, 20 going,
Mm-hmm.
then there is going to be an alarm.
And it spikes your insulin.
Then the insulin
It spikes.
will spike.
The liver is very important too.
Yeah, so that is why we talk about protein. When you eat fish, fish is zero carbs. Go and check the profile of fish. It's zero carb. There's no glucose inside fish. It's strictly proteins and fats and minerals, selenium, zinc, and stuff like that. So once you eat it, your liver is going to convert it into amino acids to build your muscles.
All
So
right.
you are getting two things. You are going to build your muscles
Mm-hmm.
and your bones from that fish that you ate. And then the excess will be converted into glucose. This is called gluconeogenesis. That's what the liver does. And this one, it does not what? Spike.
Anything.
No. But when you eat glucose forming food direct, like cassava, yam, rice, and all those things, they contain more than 1 teaspoon of sugar. And that's all we need, 1 teaspoon. But it contains more than 1 teaspoon.
All right.
Start to cook you after some time because that's what sugar does. Sugar will cook you. Sugar doesn't meow.
Then you to body that.
Try this situation in a nyansa. In fact, in China, nyansa. The situation in nyansa. Sugar doesn't meow. It will cook you. Your cartilage, instead of your cartilage to be white, it will start to be brown. We have done this experiment. It's on upright there. Even a student did that.
Okay.
1 bone inside water, sugar water, and put 1 bone of any animal inside salt water and leave them for 1 week and see which one is brown. You will see
Oh
that
yeah.
the sugar water is cooked. It's
Cool.
getting brown.
It also
But
it is
the same
cooking your
water
livers.
remains the same.
Okay, so that means you'll be cooking your livers and your small intestines
You
and
are
the
cooking.
organs.
That is what we call cirrhosis, cirrhosis, fatty liver, hepatitis, and all kind of things. Because we are cooking ourselves to death. Glycation, that's the meaning of glycation. We're cooking ourselves like we put ourselves in microwave.
By
Well,
eating all these carbohydrate foods and sugar.
of course, carbohydrate is sugar. You see, you have forgotten your lessons in school.
Congo,
That's what I'm saying. We've lost our minds. We have lost our minds.
I was here to ask you this now.
Food na ewie say carbohydrate no, e produce glucose.
Yeah,
Yeah, and carbohydrate is from plants. Carbohydrate in animal source is from plants.
plant.
Yeah, that's
This
it.
this one.
Carbohydrate is bema wire akokra. Ene bema wa bo akokra. Na wire me na umu ebu na untumi ntwa kwan mu. Carbohydrate.
Hey,
Yeah, because it was fine. You are cooking yourself. Nti wa me was fine na to nkwara abrem. You see so we see no ubon so nya e brittle. Small thing, they talk for my pra nebu.
so how do we fix all these things? How do, is there a detox that we can fix all these things?
Change your mind.
Let's
Stop
change your
eating
diet.
carbs and go back to your ancestral foods. You were fishermen in ancient Egypt. You were hunters. When you reach the forest, you were fishermen. You shall be engineer. You will be Nubians. So go back to your proteins. Rear your animals. Nobody is poor. We just need to go back and just raise our animals. Get your one goat and one female, one male. Get your one chicken, start to raise animals.
Yeah. I've started.
And your friend, you will see that you have a lot of animals around. You can take goat milk. Goat milk is the most expensive milk than cow milk. Very expensive.
And the animal say that we call
But you could get bro, me a glyphosate. Anything that we have for need blessings, No farmer can have blessings. Go and check farmers their life. They are always sick.
But the nation needs farmers who agriculture.
We don't need more farmer.
We need more cattle headers,
That's
more
it.
shepherds.
That's it. That is what we need. Have you forgotten yourself?
More shepherds.
No prophet was a farmer. We were all shepherds, raising animals.
Shepherds and fishermen.
Go and check even the scriptures and see. To have a blessing, if you say somebody is a rich person, someone who have 5,000 cows,
yes,
7,000 goats, ducks, come to Rwanda and come and see. Cattle, 5,000, 3,000, one person. And then the church says,
all right.
The Maasai themselves, they know. It's written in their aura, history, whatever they say, like folklore. That in God, their God, they call their God in God. God told them and warned them not to farm, not to till the land.
Okay.
Almost like no problem. And saying Maasai for seniors I say to because almost start to say be a
Hello.
The farmers they have destroyed the planet.
Maybe someone question.
I'm also student from Aquina, so you share autumn.
Papa needs to run it. Let somebody come.
All right, respect.
My question here back up.
Yo,
Miss Rewa, I've been asked to reduce my sugar intake.
perfect.
And then been diagnosed of borderline diabetes. Into my protein now cano. Is it good for me? Because they're asking me to change my diet.
Wait.
Yeah, because I don't need, but with borderline diabetes, you don't need medication. What the doctors are saying is a lifestyle, so I need to change my diet. But what they are recommending is none like what you are.
Listen. There is no borderline diabetes. There's nothing like borderline and inner border.
It's either you are or not.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's either you have good health or you have bad health.
Okay.
It's simple. There is no disease per se. It's either you have good health or you have bad health. And one. You understand? Now,
Okay.
I was talking to the gentleman earlier on. I said I will chip in. Your questions, I will be sad. It's simple. You go school. And I love to talk when I'm talking to people that sounds, you know, brofo, that it's just also go school. Yeah? Into
Yeah.
school. No. Mene wo nyinaa no, yɛkyerɛ science. One year science crap will school crap usua general science. Menim so called GSS and say SS era. But listen to your voice now. When you kakra, na kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ GSS. Nti no, general science. There were three food groups. There were proteins, there were fats, and there were then carbohydrates. What does fat do to the body? Fat is the fuel, the preferred fuel for the body. Is for heat. So I show in sorry, I want the protein for amino acid for what? Building what? Muscles. It's a building block. You know you and you me and I'm nkwana mkosunya e nyina yesunya building block and a carbohydrate yes for energy. So why did we forget? Because my health and your priority in life. Yama nkwa and your priority in life. The afefedie ewiase afefedie to get a nice handsome man, to have a job, to have children, to have this, that. And no na yedi enim kane. Until you forget about your lipidiano. Ni obedi. The great bosom. You forget it. And the assistant sichiri. Amani pediano. And the two food groups, the most important, which are essential. Remember, we learn about that. Fats are essential. Proteins are essential. But carbohydrates, they are not essential. And tina akwala, the proteins, no the fat, no the carbohydrates in kwa, then onya kwashioko. Yarebia anyone more a lack of carbohydrates, but lack of proteins and fat. Ebema was shrinking. You will lose your muscle mass, your bone mass. So that so-called borderline, all you have to do is to find a culprit. Who is the culprit? It's sugar. But omokan sugar no. Maybe, I don't know who told you. Maybe they just told you that it is maybe refined sugar. And I say, but when we talk about sugar, we are talking about carbohydrate family. We are talking about rice, yam, potato, bread, pasta, whatever. Any form of carbohydrate family. Cocoyam, water yam, this, corn, that's it. Are they good? Yes, they are good, but for those who burn a lot of energy. I said it with Ochame Kofi interview. I am not against carbohydrates, but it was important once upon a time when we were walking for a long distance, traveling, when we were walking under the sun more, we were doing hard work. We were doing more hard work, burning more calories. And me can say, me restricting me from carbohydrates. Remember the carbohydrates, moderately. To say potato, yam, aka ne proteins ho. Because ono ne medicine you know, or we are so or burning more energy. It is a wohwe medicine any carpenter ni pa won say I say omo nhye dem ni sika na omo burning more we are no so no. What do you see? Omo so omo anim na tomu pa omo anu na totom. Which I say they are burning more than they need. They are burning too much. Yeah, the best one, finances one, the expenditure no, more than income. So, my dear sister, the work that you do, you eat according to the work that you do. If you are someone that sits more like me, that I'm always taking care of over 100 people daily, and I need to be at one place and talk to them, you don't need carbohydrates. Because carbohydrates need heat. It needs the sun to work. Most of me, baby, I don't even know. But
Me were London, yeah.
good, the coldest place. Who are London? Area anyhow. Now who do carbohydrates? Who area? Who do carbohydrates? Area no way. Where is the light to bring the glucose down? And until now, Ghana for a makakotna abroche no. On some more Ghana. Now we are cool.
Yeah, bebre.
Good. Because you don't have no sunlight there. So you are not supposed to eat carbohydrate. But unfortunately, more the Ghana no mindset no na more de call. Na mo can starchy. Ta fufu no. Na mo di, na mo did that same mindset na echo. Obroni nim, they follow what we call the circadian rhythm.
Yeah.
During winter time, I want you more. You don't even need carbohydrates and fruit at all. Anything that has glucose. Why? Because there's no sunlight. In summertime is when you eat fruit or moderate carbohydrate. Because carbohydrate in one year, fruit in one year, carbohydrate in one also. Into summertime, no dear. Una we ask more. Now what the fruit kakra. So the sun can deal with the glucose. And they said, "You Ghana now, when I'm Ghana, we are so no. Into bed to me, because Ghana we are not by dehydrate too.
Yeah.
So you need kube, you need banana, you need oranges, need sanya mano. Now what they are bossy proteins. But oko hono ewo cold more. You don't need to eat like you are in Ghana. You have to eat like a polar bear. But then Omudi, they eat a lot of salmon, a lot of sardines.
A lot of fish and meat.
Fish, a lot of sardines and stuff like that. Fat, more butter to create more heat inside of you.
And honestly, I'm not cutting you.
Yeah.
I was really, into asking why they are always drinking fresh milk. Because fresh milk, no, and koranum, and penifornum, and kokranum, and they age to be 100 and over.
Elizabeth.
So, it's in Mentiasia. And everything you're saying is making sense. As to why Ebinum say no milk and maunya flames near the. And these people are on milk every single day. That's what they drink.
Dogma, what there's a vegan for no, she say one na mo dose pa. Before, if you say baby mama, Obroni Donald Watson, abakwara bio, why really na ma. All of a sudden, no, or say when ya tema ama moa into no one way nambio. And I done religion.
Just say we've been lied to. We've been lied to.
And I'm not for some word cow. What's in Ghana na we pumpkin seed? What's in Ghana? Pumpkin seed, chia seed, and then I worry. And I'm a boo omega 3 ebu, so baby omega 6. Inflammation never cause so. You see, lies. Why should you even import seeds from America
Yeah.
to come and sell for your people, promising them that this will heal them. And nobody has ever healed from those products. Nobody.
No.
We need simple food, real food, not supplement. I don't take any form of supplement. My skin is the
Your
same.
skin is just
The
glowing, honestly.
same.
Or
It's the
skin kind of
same.
man me follow. Because when I look at the skin, I'm like, said the old cano. Kwatri kwaso bema untuma TND. Obi a about health. Osha glasses. He
Also,
cannot even
glasses.
read without it. So
Can you
why
imagine?
should I follow this person?
Can you
But when I
imagine?
saw your skin, I'm like, oh, okay. At least everything about you is showing. So we need to
Madam,
listen, honestly.
when you see, I'm not boasting, but if you see me in person, you will see that say camera no crap on a dada opo. I
I
tell you,
know. I can see. I honestly,
when you see me
I
in
can
person,
see you're
when
glowing.
women come to my office,
Like,
I feel uneasy. I feel uneasy
cry.
because when I'm talking to them, they don't listen. I can talk to them for an hour, and then they will ask me, as in Pacho say, a drone saying, so, oh, mommy, that's how I can say, no. Or shame is clean.
Yeah.
Obi ni ni kuna betina ho. Maame na hwe me skin a. Na me kwa me feel uneasy. Na me dey na we.
Yeah.
That thing na me man no instructions no. Odu fie no, osan frɛ me bi mpa cho se me ye ne say. Me say, "Oh, maame, mama na kasa for 2 hours."
No, actually, me every time Sakura wants on a show, I'm just looking at it. Sometimes I'm not listening to what you're saying.
So
Oh
please,
my
let me
god,
show
I'm
you
gonna try and
something.
trash it. Inti.
All you have to do is to
Yeah.
go on sardine fast. You
Okay.
understand? Sardine. Have some
Fresh
sardine.
one, no.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sardine. It doesn't matter. You can get sardine in a can, but make sure you buy the one in water. They have sardine in
Okay.
water.
Not the one in sunflower.
Yeah,
The one in water.
sunflower and
Okay,
soya.
brine. All right.